Hello my dear students, this is Akash SD and welcome to the ASD Physics classes. Hope so you are doing really great. So students, in this video we are going to solve the question based on the capacitor. Okay, because what happens sometimes if in the circuit capacitor is there, then we as a student feel that question is very complex, but actually it's not. We should know very well some basic concept, then all questions related to this you can solve very easily. Okay, so let's go through the question and let's learn that magical rules to overcome this kind of fear. So students, the question is the steady state current in the circuit shown below is how much? Okay, and this circuit is there. So remember that whenever the capacitor is there and in the question they did not tell anything, that means the capacitor is what? Capacitor is the neutral. That means the neutral means there is the no initial charge on the capacitor. Okay, there is the no initial charge on the capacitor. So see here, this is time t and let's take here charge q is there. So what happens that the moment this capacitor will be connected to the battery, what will happen? The capacitor will start to charge. Okay, so initial charge on the capacitor how much here? 0. Okay, O is the origin here. Okay, so here initial charge is 0. Then what will happen that here slowly this capacitor will get charged and it will get the which value? The maximum value. Okay, or we can tell this is the which value? We can tell saturated. The charge on the capacitor got saturated. Okay, so let's take here charge how much here? Q. Depending upon the time constant of the circuit, maybe this capacitor may take more time to charge or maybe less time to charge depending upon the time constant of the circuit. What is the time constant? Tau equal to C into R equivalent. Okay, time constant and all, they will not ask this. Okay, so let's see here. So students, the first thing you have to remember that here in the steady state capacitor will be what? The capacitor will be open circuit. How I am telling this? So see, you know that through the capacitor the current is given by what? I equal to dq by dt. What is dq by dt? The rate of change of charge. Now, so see here, the charge is slowly increasing. That means the current is flowing. But what happening after some time? This charge is becoming what? This charge is becoming constant. Charge constant means what we can tell here, please? D by dt. And what is the charge? The charge is becoming constant. Okay, because the capacitor is fully charged. You know differentiation of constant how much? 0. So we can tell here hence I equal to how much? 0. What is the meaning of I equal to 0? I equal to 0 means if there is no current through any branch, that means we can tell here this capacitor is not allowing any current. That means here the capacitor is what? The capacitor is a open circuit. What is this? This capacitor is what? Open circuit is there, or in a short form we can tell OC. Okay. So now I am going to draw here one equivalent circuit here. Which circuit? Equivalent circuit. EQLCKT means circuit. So let me draw here the equivalent circuit here. Okay. So the situation is like this here. See, this is the 10 volt, and here how much resistance is there? 2 ohm. Okay. And here what will happen? This capacitor, it will become open circuit, and here again, and this also like this. And how much resistance here? You can see here 5 ohm. Here how much here? 3 ohm. And what is this? This is the open circuit. Open circuit. So current will start from here. Let's take current I is coming from the battery. The moment current will reach here, you can see this path is open circuit. Current will not flow here. That means where the current will go? Current will go here. And again I, and again the current will come I. Very easy. Why? Because this capacitor is what? Open circuit. Okay. So now students, if I talk about the question, so in the question, first they have talked about what? They are talking about the steady state current in a circuit. So here please. First one, steady state current. Now current. Current what? Current in a circuit. Through the capacitor 0 only, but through the circuit we have to calculate this current I. So students, tell me one thing. This 2 ohm and this 3 ohm resistors are connected in series or parallel. You can see. Here current is how much? I current. See, I. Here also current how much? I. That means this 3 ohm and this 2 ohm connected in a series. Okay, no current in this 5 ohm resistor. That means current I is given by I equal to V by R. So even I can write here, see, I can write here V by R equivalent for your basic. V how much given? 10. No? This is 10. Resistance how much? 3 plus 2. How much? 5. So 10 by 5 how much here? 2 ampere. Okay, that means in the steady state situation, through the circuit how much current will flow? The current will flow here 2 ampere. Option is C. But what happens that in the exam, maybe they ask current or they may ask how much it will store the charge or energy. Okay, students, so if in case they ask charge or energy, then what to do? So remember that here in this situation, we have to calculate the voltage across this capacitor. What I am telling, voltage across this capacitor. Let's take V1. And you know very well, as there is no current in this 5 ohm resistor, that means what will happen that here, whatever voltage here, same voltage here also. Getting? Again I am telling you, see, whatever drop across this resistance, same voltage across the capacitor. Why? Because in this 5 ohm resistor, there is no current. So can you tell me very well, how much is the value of V1? Current is how much here? 2. This 2 ampere current will pass through this 3 ohm resistor. That means how much voltage drop across the 3 ohm resistor? 6 volt. And this 6 volt here, 6 volt here. How I am telling this here? Let's hear please. See. So see the second one, I am going to calculate here water. I am going to calculate here the charge. So for charge, what will happen that here? V1 equal to what I am telling here? I into resistance how much? 3. Current how much? 2. Resistance how much? 3. Again I am telling you. See, current is coming 2 ampere. Resistance is 3 ohm. So 2 into 3 because V equal to IR. So how much coming here? This is coming here 6 volt. Okay. So if I have to calculate the charge given here, C into V. Capacitance how much given? 5 microfarad. So 5 and voltage how much here? 6. That means it will store how much charge? 6 into 5, 30. Unit microfarad. Micro. So here also what will come here? 30 microcoulomb. The capacitor will store how much? 30 microcoulomb. If in case it asks the energy, what ask energy? Energy formula? U equal to half CV square. So half CV1 square here. So half capacitance how much here? Anyhow 5 micro. Micro is there, okay? And V1 square. How much here? 6 square. Okay. So what will happen? This is all multiplication, okay? So what this will come here? 5 by 2 into 36. That means 5 into 18. 5 into 18 how much here? Let's see here. 5 8 ja 40, 0, 5 1 ja 5, 5 plus 4, 9. 9. No? This 9. Unit 90 microjoule. Okay, students. So you can see very well in this question. Then we can solve any kind of capacitor based question. Very easy. We have calculated water. We have calculated this one. Current. How much value? 2 ampere. After that, what we have done? We have calculated the charge also. How much? 30 microcoulomb. Even we calculated the energy also. How much? 90 microjoule. Okay, and this micro is coming from the microfarad. Okay, students, keep studying.